Welcome back to Diving Into Watches. Man, it feels like it's been a while since I've done a video. I think it's been almost 2 months because I think it was roughly around Thanksgiving I did my last one, or maybe before Thanksgiving. And then with the holidays and school and work, it's just been hectic. So I've kind of enjoyed not making anything or doing anything for the past 2 months, but I know I got to get back into it. I know the content you guys want to see. I was debating on what I wanted to do for a video, my first video 2025. I do have some watches that I do need to do a review on. Um, but I thought I was planning to do right there at the end of the year was do a 2024 end of year save the collection, and that just didn't work out because here we are almost the middle of January. My first video of 2025, so I decided to kick off the new year, wrapping up 2024 and opening up 2025 with the state of the collection because there's been a lot of movement in the collection. A lot of watches have gone out, and only two or three have gone in. Some of the stuff that I brought in at the beginning of the year is already gone. I'm really honing on getting my collection down to that core 10 that I want. So I'm slowly selling the watches that I don't use either to friends or selling them on eBay, which has been very, very well doing that one. So without further ado, let's jump over to the bench and let's take a look at the state of the collection. I'm not going to do it in any particular order, newest in, oldest out. I'm just going to kind of go through each box and show you what's still here. And if I can remember what is left, I'll mention that, but I'll show you what is still here and what is gone and what has been added to the collection in 2024 and what I would like to add in 2025. And I wrap it up, I'll kind of give you that idea. So without further ado, let's jump over to the bench and let's take a look at the state of the collection for at the end of 2024, kicking off 2025. Okay, here we are over on the bench. I've got three boxes sitting off the next to me that I will just be pulling watches out of the box in no particular order, going over the ones that I'm keeping, going over the ones I plan to get rid of, and then I'll mention the few that are new to the collection that I need to do reviews on. And yeah, that's it. So let's just get through this because there's quite a few watches to get through. And I know you're probably like me, you don't like really long videos and watches. Certain videos I like really long, some watches I don't. So the first one that will definitely be staying in my collection that I picked up in, excuse my fingers, I work on automotive stuff and I got a little bit of grease on them. So I know somebody will say something in the comments about my dirty finger, but there you go. That's what I think of that. This is the Seiko SNK21, I think it's 21JP1. It is the all Arabic dial, all Arabic numeral, day, date. It runs on the S7S26 movements, the old shake and bake Seiko movement. I absolutely love this watch. Just if you follow the channel long enough, you know about my military career, retired military, and what I've done in the military. So this has a lot of sentimental value to me. I never wore this on a deployment, but had I gotten this while I was deploying, I probably would have because I spent a lot of time in these areas and then training to go to these areas. I've had it on multiple straps. I took it off and I put it on this dark leather strap. It's by Watches of Espionage. If you have not checked them out, you definitely want to go check out their YouTube channel that just started, and then they have an Instagram page. But this is a leather strap by Watches of Espionage. It's very, very comfortable. I really enjoy it. I've had it on a tan strap and a green strap, and I really like this watch because it dresses it up a little bit, but it also keeps it super, super casual. So this one will be staying in the collection. I think I picked this up off of Joma Shop for 140 bucks. I think you can still pick these up on Joma Shop. I don't know if they've been discontinued or not, but that one's staying. This one is new to the collection. I will be doing a review on it. You saw a while back I did a review on a friend's Doxus Sub 300T. I fell in love with it. I knew I wanted one. It was on the list. I buy all my higher end watches on the gray market, secondhand market, used. I don't want to pay the depreciation on most stuff. So this one popped up on Exquisite Timepieces, and it's a watch retailer and a gray market dealer out of Florida that I follow, and I'm on their their page a lot. This one popped up. It's not a 300T, it's a 1500T. So it's like goes super, super deep. Helium release valve, extra thick case. It is a chunk. It is much heavier than a 300T. It's basically, it's almost the same case size as the 300T, but it's just built much heavier because it's over 1500 meters depth versus 300. I will be doing a review on this one. It absolutely just stellar watch. I love this, and I probably rotate this the most between this and my Tudor Pelagos. I picked this one up, I want to say before Christmas. Yeah, before Christmas, because I'm getting ready to graduate in March with my bachelor's in science and management. This was kind of an early Christmas present to myself, and I absolutely love this watch. But I will do a full review on this one. This did come in 2024, and it is not leaving the collection. This one I've done reviews on. This is probably one of the most popular watches that I did a review on. It had the most views. This is the Citizen um, God, NY. I can't even remember the name and nomenclatures anymore. 0040 or 0400. I think it's 0040. It's the automatic by Citizen. It has a strong military background with the French military. I think the Italian Navy or divers also use this one. You've seen this. A lot of U.S. guys have worn this one. I love this watch. I have it on this green band. I think I've had it on a tan one. I will not be getting rid of this one. I really, really love this one. I'm glad the Citizen keeps making these, unlike the Seiko SKX 007 and 009 that they discontinued. The Citizen still makes these. I still believe you can pick these up if you can. You want to get your hands on one of these. I love this watch. It doesn't get a lot of wear time, but it is not going to be leaving the collection. Another one I picked up last year, and it did get a lot of wear time, and I really dig the watch, and I changed out the strap to this 60s style waffle pattern strap. Is the Citizen automatic Fujisobo. I can't remember exactly. I did a review on this one. It is on my channel. Go check it out. This is the one that was the recreation by Citizen. The original watch was made back in the 70s, and apparently somebody had lost it, got attached into a barnacle. It washed up on the beach, and there's actual photos of it. If I can find it, I'll put the photo in real quick. But it's still in the barnacle and it still worked. And so it's all titanium. The bezel is not titanium. And it is just a super, super cool watch. I love this watch. I just don't wear it as much as I used to. I got a lot of wear last year, took it on a cruise, everything, but this is not leaving my collection. My Squale 1521, Azure Blue dial, Azure Blue, just absolutely gorgeous. Love this watch. Urban Gentry HG, what is it, TGV. He turned me onto this one, and I've been looking at it for years and never pulled the trigger on it. And then I was watching Mark from Long Island Watches, and I got an email from him and basically said, "Hey man, these are jumping up 15 or 20% going into from 2023 to 2024, which means they were going to go well over $1,000." And I pulled the trigger and bought one. It comes on a nice tan leather strap, which is really nice, but I took it off and I put it on my Zulu Divers Tropics strap, and I love it on this strap. I love this watch. Probably the fourth or fifth watch that gets the most wear of all my collection. I will not be getting rid of this watch. I absolutely love Squale in this 1521. One of my new pickups earlier this year, I think it was right before the summer, right over the summer. You saw me do a review of the green SPB 153, which is the green version of the Willard, Captain Willard, obviously from the Apocalypse and made famous by Apocalypse Now. I was going to pick that one up, and I decided I wanted the black to be traditional to the original Willard. So this is the SPB 151 Willard. This is the recreation from the original Willard, but this is as close as you're going to get to it. I took it off the strap it was on. I put it on a waffle pattern strap. I don't remember who makes this strap, but I love this rubber FKM rubber strap. I will be doing a full review on this one. I did the review on the SPB 151. I do wear this one quite a bit. I like it a lot. I traded two watches towards this one. It worked out to be almost an even swap that I did. I did it through, again, this is another one I got through Exquisite Timepieces. I bought this one brand new from them. But I love this one, the SPB 151, the Captain Willard. I will not be getting rid of this one. I will be doing a review on this one also. The Tissot Seamaster Powermatic 80. This is the 1000. I like this watch. I don't see it staying in my collection long term. Everything is really nice about it. I mean, it's just a phenomenal watch. I've been very happy. I love the gradient dial, the ceramic bezel. The action is perfect. It aligns perfectly. The bracelet's probably the weak part, but like most watches, I just don't wear it a lot. So I will be putting this one up. I say that and then I won't, but I probably will be putting this one up for sale in 2025. If you're interested in this one, hit me up in an email or DM me on my Instagram at diving, not daily dose. On my Instagram is the same, not as a watch channel, diving into watches. You hit me a DM up there. If you want it, I'll make you probably a killer offer, a deal on it, and I'll sell it. Otherwise, this is probably going to end up on eBay. It's a great watch. I love the watch. I love Tissot. I just don't wear it enough. I've sold some of my really nice pieces to a dear friend of mine who is into watches, and he wears them like crazy. And I want the watches to go to someone who's really going to wear them. So this one will probably be leaving the collection. My Sanjin Instruments Overlord GMT. I love this company. I've done a review on this watch. Sanjin is prior Force Recon Marsoc Marines started a watch company from Sanjin, which is Sanjin, Afghanistan, where Marines did a lot of heavy kinetic fighting there. And this is a GMT. It's a quartz. And they created this one based on had Operation Overlord happen today. And they created a watch for it. What would it look like? And this is what they came up with. I always loved this one. This one, some of their watches, you have to actually submit proof that you were either airborne or special forces or police or fire watches. They make specific lines to buy the watch. And I submitted mine for my airborne status. And when this popped up and became available, I snatched it up in a heartbeat. I love this one. I do wear this one quite a bit. I have this on a Watches of Espionage hook and loop strap, which is really nice. It came on a cool NATO strap, but my wrist is so small that NATO just ends up being so much material. This will not be leaving my collection. This is the Marathon Dudovin Israeli Special Forces unit. I think it's 163 Special Forces watch they created. It's not plastic. It's a polymer fiber case, quartz red date. It's got their Special Forces symbol for that unit. This was a unit watch. I have it. I love this one. I love some Marathon. I wear this one. I'm not gonna say I wear it a lot, but I do wear it for sure. I have this one also on a Watches of Espionage black hook and loop strap. This will not be leaving my collection. I really like this watch. A watch that I got in 2023, but I don't wear a lot, but I wanted it for the longest time, and it is just super cool, but a super busy dial, is the Seiko Flightmaster, or as TGV likes to call it, Flighty. They were discontinued, and I was trying to get one out of Japan, but it was importing all these issues, and the used market was just nuts. And Mark from Long Island Watches sent out an email saying he had new old stock, and he only had a few left. So I pulled the trigger. It's amazing this watch went almost for 500 now, considering they were like 150 bucks in their first issue. And I dig this watch. I love this watch. I don't wear it as much as I used to, but I have it on a tan elastic strap. When I travel, I wear this one. I take that. When I travel, I wear my GMT more, but I love this watch. Should wear it more, but it will not be leaving my collection. I just think it's a really cool watch. So this is definitely not going to be leaving the collection. This is my Seiko SKX 003. Man, I remember the nomenclature is getting bad. It's an automatic. Let's see if I can get it to go. I will be selling this one. I love this watch. I just don't wear it enough, and I have other GMTs I like better. It's a really cool watch. I modded this one. I changed this sapphire. I changed the crystal to a sapphire crystal because you can see there's no Cyclops, and it has a blue UV tint to it, so it makes the dial even a darker, richer blue on it. And then I also let me see if I can get it off here. Get it off the thing here. Come on. I did some modding on it, and then I put a gold snailed rotor on it, and then you can see the snailing on the efferage. I can't remember what they call it, but I changed the bridge, the gear bridge, or I can't remember what they call it. I think it's called the gear bridge. I changed it out, and then it's also got blue screws in it, so it just kind of got some bling to it, because typically the NH34 movements just have like no color, no style to them. This will be leaving my collection. I will be putting this one on eBay. I have the original. It will go on the original band. It won't go with this strap. I'm going to hang on to this strap, but it'll go on the original band, and it will go for sale on eBay. If you're interested, hit me up, and I'll sell this one to you. This one's just really cool. This was my very first GMT, and I absolutely love it. I hung on to it thinking I wanted to keep it, but it's going to be leaving the collection. Marathon GSAR, definitely not leaving the collection. This was my first if you can say high end, but my first over $1,000 watch. I will be keeping my Marathon G-Star. I love this watch. This one behind my Doxa and my Tudor get the most wear. It's 41 millimeter. I've done a review on it. It doesn't look 41 when it's on. It looks much smaller, like a 39, but it is 41 millimeters. It's just absolutely cool. Tritium, everything. You know, very what's the word? Tactile movement. It lines up perfectly. It's just the ultimate military watch. I noticed that Marathon bumped their prices. I think these were 1,500, and I think now they're 1,700. So they took a pretty hefty price increase on these, and I don't know why, but I'm glad I bought it when I did. I have it on the original black rubber strap from Marathon, and I have a green one, OD green one, also from Marathon that I swap it out with. The Seiko SKX009 Pepsi dial. This one I will never, ever, ever get rid of. I keep it exactly as it was when my wife and my son bought it for me for Father's Day back, going on 10 years ago now. And I have it. I've had it serviced. They said we can put a new movement. I said nope. I wanted to keep it the 7S26 movement. I want it just like it is. I love this watch. It has a lot of sentimental value to me, but I know the resale on these is insane. And in this condition, these things are going well over $1,000, which is nuts considering this was $199, which was even kind of high back then. So this one will not be leaving the collection. Another one that will not be leaving the collection I absolutely love is the Unimatic. This is the, I can't remember the exact nomenclature, U1P1. This was made to commemorate, the Unimatic is an Italian watch company. This watch was made to commemorate the Italian Airborne. That's their jump wings. Why it's important, why it's special to me is I had the privilege to jump with the Italians and earn my Italian jump wings, which are on my dress uniform. So this one just holds sentimental value that it's military, inspired watch. It's a commemorative watch for the Italian Airborne. The Airborne wings are on it, and I got to jump with the Italians, which are they're really great guys. It's a really cool watch, very utilitarian. This actually is a functioning, it is unidirectional, but it is a functioning compass. It does work if you know how to use a compass on a watch and a sun. It's perfectly good. I know when I did a review and I got comments that, oh, this is stupid. Who puts a damn compass on a watch? Blah, blah, blah. It functions. It works. So this one is not leaving the collection. Moving on to the next box, a watch that I'm on the fence on. I love Erebus. Erebus, if you know Jody from Just One More Watch, this was the first watch they came out with. When it came out, I definitely jumped on the ticket. It clicks a lot of boxes. It's got a great ceramic bezel. The dial is textured. It lines up perfectly. Just so many perfect things about it. The clasp, the bracelet, the H-link bracelet, the look. It's 30. I think it's 40 or 41. Everything about it's great. NH35 date at the bottom. I just don't wear it. I wore it a lot when I first got it, but I just don't wear it that much now. And I don't know if that's just because I have other watches I prefer more. But it is a great watch. I don't know if I'll sell it yet or not. Obviously they're probably not that much on the secondary market, but I don't know. I'm on the fence on this one. The Bulova Moon Pilot. I can't remember what the name the heck they call this one. God, my memory's going bad. This one I will not be getting rid of. Obviously, I love this watch. It's also the second watch besides the Vega Speedmaster. Lunar Pilot, thank you, Lunar Pilot. That was actually on the moon. That went to the moon. So I will be hanging on to this one. I do love it. I know they make one. It's a little bit smaller. I think it's like 42. This is a 45, and then they make one in a blue Panda dial. I absolutely love this watch. Even if I was to get a Speedmaster, I still wear this one. It does wear large on the wrist. Even at 45, it feels bigger than 45, but I will not be getting rid of this one. Bulova Devil Diver. Do not wear it hardly at all. I dig on the watch. I think it's totally cool. I love Bulova. I have 3. This is my 3rd Bulova. I don't know if I'm going to get rid of this one or not. I know if I get rid of it, I'll be upset. I don't wear it though. And I know if I don't wear something, more than once a year, I should probably move it on to somebody else who'll enjoy it and wear it more. I don't know. This one's on the fence, but this could be leaving the collection this year. I don't know. But all my watches that I do sell have box papers, everything that goes with them. So that's a good thing. The only Aragon watch I have left in my collection, I used to have a bunch of Aragons and I sold them all. They tend to sell really well on the secondary market. They're a really good popular watch. This one I wanted because it's a pink dial, ceramic insert bezel. It was a limited edition run that he did. I want to say, yeah, 200 meters, 660 feet. I just love this watch. It's a chunk. It's heavy. You know, everything lines up perfectly. The lume on it is crazy. Uh, I did a review on this one. I think this is the last watch I did a review on in 2024. It's just a really, really good watch. I probably will not be getting rid of this watch. I just really dig it. Proxima. If you're into the secondary watches, Chinese watches, companies, I like this watch. This is the clomage of the Seiko Marine Master 300. I think they call theirs the Scuba Master Professional. It's clearly a copy of the Marine Master. It is a solid watch. I didn't want to go drop $3,000 on a Marine Master and then not like it, so I bought this one. The lume is incredible. It just looks really gorgeous. I go back and forth on getting rid of this one. I love the rubber FKM I have it on. I don't wear it that much. When I do wear it, I'm like, gosh, I should wear this more, but I don't wear it that much. I don't know what I'm going to do. This may leave the collection. I'm not 100% sure. One watch that will not ever leave my collection, the Shirokara watch. This is out of Osaka, no, is it Tokyo, Japan. This was one of 5 that he made. This was number 1. It was made to replicate of the replicate is not the right word. Homage, tribute to the dive watches of the late 60s, early 70s, that Oyster Perpetual style. The box dome. This is not sapphire. This is hardlex. So it's like the originals where it's a scratch, but it is a homage to those watches of that era. He did an absolutely killer job. The patina on the dial. It wears great. It's absolutely a fabulous watch. It comes with 2 straps. It comes with 2 different bands. It's just a really, really cool watch. And the fact that these were all handmade by him. It's called the Grand Line. This was one of 5, and I got the number 1 of 5. So this one will not leave. I don't know, everything about this cool watch. I just, every time I wear this, I expect Godzilla to show up. So I just be hanging on to that one. This one may leave the collection. It's a great watch. It's by Spinnaker. It's called the Wreck, and you can see why they call it the Wreck, because it looks like it's all beat to hell. I use this one when I'm washing cars and I'm messing around doing construction stuff, and I want to watch on, but I don't care what happens to it. I just don't wear it that much anymore. I just don't wear it that much. I may get rid of it. I don't know. It's a cool watch, NH35. Spinnaker's a great watch company. They're a Chinese-based or Hong Kong-based company, and it's just really, really cool. I used to wear it a lot again, but as my watch tastes evolved, I tend to not wear some of my lower watches, and I probably should let this go to someone else who's going to want to wear it. One that won't leave my collection is the Casio Quartz dive watch. This is the watch that I wore all through high school in the 80s. And this is the one you see that you see Arnold Schwarzenegger wear in Kindergarten Cop. I will not be getting rid of this one. This has a ton of sentimental value. It's been with me a long, long, long time, so I will not be getting rid of that one. Okay, moving on to the last box. This is my Seiko Sports SNK. I can't remember the nomenclature now, but this is the one I wore. I wore in garrison my last 10 years in the Army before I retired. I have it on an elastic strap, kind of a NATO style, but it is an elastic airborne style strap. It is on a 7S26 movement. You can see because I dropped it, it moved. I love this watch. It's got some scratches in the hardlex, but it's held up really, really well. I never deployed with this one. I just wore it in garrison. I got a lot of compliments on it. Holds a lot of sentimental value to me. I do still wear this one probably 2 or 3 times a year, but not as much as I used to. But I will not get rid of this one. The watches that I keep will obviously pass on to my kid, but this is a great watch. I love this watch. I think I paid $85 or $90 for this when I first got it, and now they're, if you can get them, they're 200 plus now. It's crazy. The Glycine Combat Sub GL0083. This was my first all Swiss movement, Swiss manufacturer, Swiss company, Swiss everything. And I have it on another Zulu Diver FKM full tropic strap. Uh, I love it because it kind of has that old school dive vibe. Glycine has a long history in the military with their the combat sub, which they kind of created for the Vietnam era, and then the airman, which was created for the pilots. And I think one of their watches went into space, but not to the moon. I don't know. I don't wear it hardly at all anymore. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one or let it go. Every time I think I'm going to let it go, I change my mind. There's just things about it I love, and I don't know why I don't wear it more. Again, you can only wear one watch at a time, but I don't know. This may leave the collection this year. Um, I cannot remember the name of this company. Underwater Designs, I think is what they're called. This was a Kickstarter. It's called the Seal Diver, and I think it's Underwater Designs. I think that's what it's called. I just dig it because of the color, the design, this looms. The loom is crazy. The color's crazy. Everything is just super nice on it. I don't wear it a lot. It's kind of a chunk. It kind of has the Devil Diver design. It's got that that pillow cushion case design. I don't know if I'll sell this one or not, just because of the uniqueness and coolness of it. But I definitely do not. I probably wore it once or twice last year. One of my only I would consider dress watches is the Bulova Jetstar. I have the pin out. I mean the stem out so that it doesn't kill the battery. And you can see the hand moves because that's the 262 kilohertz movement. I absolutely love this one. Total 70s vibe. There was three made. There was this one, limited edition one that was in silver and red and blue. And then I can't remember the other color, but I loved this one. It came on a little bit redder strap with mustard colored threading. I got this off of oh god, I cannot think of the Italian name, but this leather is all handcrafted. It is so soft and supple. I absolutely love this watch. This is kind of my going out to dinner evening watch. I wear this when I'm out with the wife in the evenings on dates or family events that require a little dressier watch. I love this watch. This one will not leave the collection. I will be hanging on to this one. Go check. I did a review on this one. Definitely check out the Bill of a Jetstar collection. It's just so cool. This was one that I had built for me by a guy called California Customs, and it was to commemorate my last deployment and my retirement. I wanted that presidential look, that Rolex presidential look, the gold, but I wanted it with all Arabic dial and all Arabic bezel and all Arabic numerals. This does turn, but it's strictly for show. It has no actual function per se. And I had this one commissioned, and he built it for me, and I absolutely love it. I do. I don't know if this is an exhibition caseback or not. I can't remember. But this will stay with me just because of sentimental value. I just dig it. I just think it's just really cool, and I'll hang on to it. I do wear this 2 or 3 times a year for sure. One of my watches I built myself. I call this the Seiko Sea Monster. It is to replicate kind of the Omega Seamaster look. I thought it turned out really well. This was originally a Pagani watch. I changed the dial out. I kept the hands. I put a different movement in it because I wanted the date at the bottom. And so as the Seiko, it's not a real OEM dial. This is a not a real Seiko dial, but it has the wave pattern like the Omega. This thing is just cool. I love it. I kept it on the Pagani band. I may sell this one. I do wear. What's funny is I do wear this one. It is a clomage, fake looking. Not yeah, clomage. It's in no way a Seamaster. That's why I call it the Sea Monster. It's just fun watch. I actually don't think I'll ever get rid of this one, just because it's so much fun. My very first watch I built, this was based on the 62 Maz case, gunmetal case, ceramic inlaid bezel, and then a Seiko Marine Master Automatic Professional non-OEM dial. This is off AliExpress, but I love this watch. I got all the parts from Namoki Mod, and that's what I built it from. I have it on a FKM rubber strap. I don't wear it a lot, but I just dig it. I just think it's cool because it's the first one I built for myself. I actually built the whole watch, and it was a lot of fun a lot of fun doing it, and I was very proud of myself for being able to do that. I probably should wear this more, just as a reminder of what we can do if we put our minds to it. Another one I built for myself. This is the Rolex Yachtmaster does this where they put the jeweled bezel on it, and I dig it. But you know what? I can't afford a $400,000 watch, and so I decided to build myself one. So I believe this all came from I don't know if this was Namoki Mod or Mod Modern parts, but it's the case is looks like gold, and then the jeweled bezel. Seiko Marine Master Movement because I wanted the dark in there, so it's not an OEM dial at all. Seiko does not make that dial. It is a domed top hat sapphire crystal in there. It's got the S symbol on it. It has let's see if I can get this off. This is one of my most blingiest dive style, which is not really a dive watch, but dive style. And, it's got the bling in the back. It's got the gold rotor. Everything about this watch is just totally, totally cool. This actually does move. Not that you, not that you really care, unless you just want a different jewel at the top, I guess. I do wear this one quite a bit. When I want a little bit dressy or a little bit flashy or something on. It does get a lot of comments. People do comment on it and think it's cool. It's actually gotten me a few commissions on watches to build for people because they digged it. I built one like this for my brother-in-law. His is all silver though. As a matter of fact, I owe him another watch. He commissioned me to build the one, and I promised him two, so I need to build another one. Don't worry, John, I'll get you. So this one is not going anywhere. This is my Spinnaker 50 Phantoms watch, and I did a review on this one. You got a glass loomed bezel. I just think this watch is so cool. I wear this a lot around the holidays, especially the month of October. You've got the 50 Phantoms, all the little ghosts glow. NH35 Moon, big crown on the side. It's got their symbol on it. I got on a blue FKM rubber strap. I like it better than the one that came on. And then the bezel on the back is it's an exhibition case, and then the rotor is a ghost. So this will not be leaving. I just dig on this watch. I think it is so, so cool. I know they just did a couple this year for Halloween, but I did not like the ones they did at all. This one will never leave my collection. This is the Citizen ProMaster dive watch. I got this at the very beginning of my military career back in early 2000. Depth gauge, depth monitor, depth tells you the depth. It's chrono. I wore the hell out of this one. You can totally see the 90s design on it. You can see how scratched up that crystal is. It's not sapphire. I'm not sure what it is, but you can see how scratched up it is. I have it on a nice FKM rubber strap here. I don't wear this one a lot anymore. It will not leave the collection just because of sentimental value. Okay, we're getting here to the end. Pull these out real quick. My 5600 G-Shock, I will not be getting rid of this one. This one is new. This is my original one that I wore on my deployments, especially I wore this a lot during my last deployment to Afghanistan. I set it on the truck dash when we were out on patrol. I don't remember why I took it off, but I did. And when I came back, the case kind of warped in the back, so it lost its water resistance, but I couldn't get rid of it, so I bought another one to wear when I swim and do stuff. So I have two of them, but this one holds a huge sentimental value. You can see the wear on it, and then the brand new one. So these will not be leaving. This one will not be leaving. This was given to me by an Army buddy for my 50th birthday. It's the big orange Seiko. I love it. It's not going anywhere. Another one of my first military watches. I wanted a Compass one, a digital. After this one crapped out on me on a training mission, I decided, you know what? Battery went dead. That's when I started switching down to Maddox because I just couldn't have one of these go dead on me on deployment. Sunto. Oh, look at that. Battery's fucking dead. Sunto. I love this watch. I would have wore this one. It's a thick beast. But this battery's not even a year old and it's already dead. This is why I did not like wearing digitals when I deployed. And I moved away from digitals to automatics for this exact reason. If I would have been deployed with this right now, I'd be screwed because the battery's dead. This is a Seiko Tona that I just made just for the hell of it. I never wear it. I won't sell it. It's, you know, it's gaudy. It's ridiculous. I just built it because I wanted to, and I think it's kind of cool. But I never wear it, and I'll never sell it. The A is it HA or AH 1200? My Casio World Timer. I will not get to this one. I have it on a cool strap that was made specific for it. I don't wear it a lot, but I do love it. But you can see crap all over it. You can see the scratches in it. It gets a lot of wear and tear. I dig this watch. I love the weight, everything about it. I will never get rid of that watch. A watch that my wife picked out for me and gave to me called the Grand Franc, or like they say, Grand Franc. It's a dress watch. It is a no name. It's just a regular old quartz. I don't even think the pushers. I don't know if the pushers work or not. If it's an actual functioning chrono, but my wife got it for me, and because she got it for me, I love it, and I do wear it. I do wear it around the holidays. I do wear it on special occasions. It's a cool watch. I like it. It looks very nice. Funny, of all my watches, this one gets a lot of compliments. So it's just funny that just because you wear a $5,000, $8,000, $10,000 watch, and you get no compliments, then you put this $175, fake chrono. I think the chrono does work, and you get tons of compliments. So it just goes to show you that price has no bearing on what people will look at and like. And the last watch in the collection, why is my mind blanking on this? The Vostok Scuba Dude. I will not be getting in this one. I just love Russian stuff and this Russian design, how utilitarian, how, it's a compression system. So the deeper you go, the whole thing tightens up to become more water resistant. Pain in the ass to set the date. Oh, God. If you know anything about these Vostoks, it's pain in the ass to set the date. But I love the Scuba Dude. I have it on a elastic airborne strap, and I love it. I ain't going nowhere. So that is all the watches, folks. That was a little bit longer than expected. I'll try to edit it down so it's not as long. But let's jump back over to the studio and let's jump back over and wrap up this 2024-2025 kickoff State of the Collection. Well, there you go, folks. A little bit long on that video, but that is the state of my collection in 2024 and beginning of 2025. I'm sure as it goes along, it's going to get even smaller. As I said, so my big watch I'm looking to attain this year will be the Omega Seamaster 300. I will probably buy it on the gray market, the used market. I'm just not going to pay full retail and then pay the depreciation. That's just me. I guess if I could afford to pay the 6 or 7 it is for the new ones, maybe I would. But I know you can pick them up around low 5s, mid 4s. So I'll probably pick one up. I'll save up and buy one this year. That'll probably be my big purchase for 2025. I don't have any other plans to add any other watches in 2025. So I'll be looking to do some different things for the watch content. Still do reviews, do stuff like that. But hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Hit that like button. Obviously, that's how it helps push us out to the algorithm, to all the people. Thank you for everybody who keeps subscribing. Even in my absence, the channel still continued to grow, which I'm very much appreciative. This is watch enthusiasts like you and people that like this content that help the channel grow. I hope you all had a great holidays. I hope you have a blessed 2020-25. And as always, be safe, do the right thing, be kind to others because you don't know the battles they're fighting. I'm diving into watches. And until next time, as always, I'm out.